Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of the Bad Idea Bros.
Hopefully you can hear us in this wind. It's a bit of a standard Christchurch today, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought we'd celebrate the win by coming to you from the Fanfare Sculpture here in Christchurch. But today we're celebrating a new bike.
Yeah, so one of us, it'll be me, could probably tell by a big smile, is celebrating buying a new bike and upgrading from the Keeway. So obviously I had the Keeway about a year now. And it's about time that I stepped up something to do a bit more learning.
We do still have the Keeways, just for clarification.
Absolutely.
They haven't gone anywhere. This is just a more suitable road bike for a bit of fun.
Yeah. So you probably saw from a bit of a teaser post we done earlier on, it's an MT07. I test rode one a while ago and fell in love. So I finally found one with quite a few mods done to it already. So it saved me a bit of money having to do them. But yeah, I'm absolutely in love.
It's awesome to have Chris on a bike that he can actually hang with the BMW. So I get to put a few more Ks on that.
Yeah.
Really sorry about the shaky video, guys. This wind is taking the camera from my hand. But I think that's about all you need to know at the moment. So we're going to saddle up and have a bit of fun.
Awesome. Catch you on it, guys.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, this is going to feel different. Yes, we're children. I'll let you go first, man.
Started filming there, guys. We left the fanfare and Tor and I actually swapped bikes for a quick squirt, and I must say that 310R, wow, that's a cool bike to ride. Super comfy. The gear changing on it is insanely quick, but yeah, definitely me learning how to ride a big bike is quite fun. From gear changes to the way this thing corners compared to the Keeway is pretty different. Very different indeed.
Up as we rolling into Rangiora here, guys. We did a little bit of a shakedown on the bikes before, part of the testing before we have a bit of fun on the open road. I put a leg over Chris's bike and had a bit of a turn, and I've got to say that thing's very impressive. Very fun bike. He's got himself a good deal there. It's got basically the same level of tuning as mine, so it's got the Aquapovic, the leads, ECU flash and bits and pieces, and it does pull very hard. I was very surprised. The wheel picked the front wheel up quite easily. Definitely something he's going to have to be careful of for a little while until he gets used to having a bit more power, but it's part and parcel when you step up to a big bike.
So we're getting those tyres warm. So we're heading out today to Sheffield Bike Shop. Good bikes. If you haven't been, please go and check them out. They are amazing. We're going to go treat ourselves to a lunch. I'm going to start talking now because the wind's picking up, as you can probably hear.
Would you be comfortable riding on that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, as long as it's slow, we'll be right.
Yeah, take it easy. We'll just go down and have a look because it's a pretty nice view down there.
I'll let you go first, I'll feel more confident if you want.
Yeah, just take it real easy because these won't react like the Keeway did. Yep.
Is you in my head telling me how to steer on gravel. So thank you very much for your training while I was on the Keeway. It's made me not pulsate on my rear end too much.
There's some nice corners in this bit. This is my favourite part.
As you guys would have just seen, we went through the first set of real corners there. Troy disappeared after he's had his bike quite a wee while now, and he's very confident on cornering. I'm still very much learning the weight of this bike, the power, how to lay it down in the corner, and by no means do I class myself as an experienced rider. I'm very much novice. Just pulled into Sheffield, and that means it's pie time. Oh yeah. So what we're going to do now, guys, just do a bit of a pull up, and we'll grab some food, and we'll probably do a bit of a chat as well over lunch. So we'll see you there, guys.
That was fun. How'd you find the corners?
At first I wasn't quite sure which gear to be on, how much power it's going to lay down. I think the first one I done in third.
Yep.
And then like the third and fourth best corner I dropped into second, which helped me kind of pull in and pull out a bit better.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely still trying to learn the weight of the bike before I go into it.
Yeah, don't try and run into a corner as hard as I do.
No, I was doing a bit of a talk on the camera, saying obviously you've had yours a long time, you're quite confident in corners. I'm still trying to learn the weight and power.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, it's first ride, really.
No, getting there. Just give me some time, I'll be there.
That's all it takes, man, is time in the saddle. It was the same with the Keeway.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, you had to learn to ride that thing. Now you've taken a step up to a bigger bike, and it's time to learn to ride this thing.
Yep.
So, but we are now at the famous Sheffield Pie Shop, guys. So we're going to go and feed our faces.
Yeah, we are.
Holy crap, this is good.
Is it good?
Oh man.
Okay.
Two grown men having food gasms.
So, obviously going from the Keeway to the MT, the way the power lays down is a billion times different. Like, you just can't compare.
You've got 40 times the torque. So
Yeah. And definitely found at those corners we came around, you can feel that the bike is okay going that further over. Obviously the tyres on the Keeway, you get to a point you're like, is that too far? How much tyres on the road?
yeah, you've got a wider tyre on that, different profile, and obviously the steering on a sports bike like that is completely different to the Keeway.
Yeah.
You're still leaning on the Keeway, but not as aggressively as Yamaha's. I don't know how well you could see me through those last corners we did. I
didn't.
Took off pretty quickly. So it's just it'll be a comfort thing, man. You'll get used to it. So any concerns with the bike so far? We're still too early days.
The only one that I've noticed, from what Google tells me, Dr. Google, is the hard shifting from neutral to first. It's quite a clunk. Seems like quite a common thing on the MT, and most riders experience it and have tried sorting it, but it's just a thing that happens. That's about it so far, I think.
Yep.
I'm sure over time I'll find a few niggly bits that I find, but
No such thing as a perfect bike.
no.
What you guys didn't see on film was that at the start of today, I had a squirt on Chris's bike. Chris had to go on the BMW. It's just a bit of a shakedown for me to get an idea of how the bike was. And I do have to say, awesome bike. You've done really well. Like, it's a nice bike.
Yeah.
Pulls really hard. I think it's going to suit you for quite a while because you've got a lot of learning to do, which is awesome. You're not going to outgrow that bike very quickly.
Which is what I was worried about going to, 300 class bike. Obviously when I took the R3 out and the 390 Duke. So what I explained to Troy after those rides was that the way I felt on the bike, I felt confident and I felt like I could ride because I've been riding the Keeway for so long, which scared me because I know I'm still a novice rider and have so much to learn. And as soon as I jumped on the MT07, it, I guess, put me in my place. It said, no, you can't ride yet, you're still learning, which meant I couldn't full throttle it, which meant I couldn't ride it as hard as I did the other two bikes. So in my brain, for me, I felt safer on the MT07 because I respected it so much more than the other two bikes.
Down the track a bit, once you've gotten a bit more used to yours, I won't take you long to start out-riding me, I don't think.
I don't know, let's not say that yet, because it's a long way off yet. I think Troy's trying to be a little bit modest there. Obviously, most of my riding history has been with Troy. I haven't ridden with many other riders to compare him, but in my eyes, Troy's a fantastic rider. I've learnt a lot from Troy. One, very safe. Two, he keeps an eye on me while I'm riding and gives me lots of really good pointers. So yeah, it's riding with someone that, one, you trust, and two, has experience is really, really beneficial. If I'd bought this bike and jumped on it first thing with no one else, yeah, it probably wouldn't be a happy story at the end.
I don't know, at the end of the day, regardless of the bike, it comes down to the rider and how much you're squeezing that right hand back, I guess.
Yeah, big time.
So,
Big time.
but all you can do is manage it and do your best, and so far so good.
Yeah, I reckon with the sun up, it's about time we think about getting back on that road.
It is. Food in our bellies, sun's warmed up the muscles. Time to push on.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed our little random yarn, and we'll catch you back on the road.
Cheers, guys.
today's episode. Been a lot of fun. I've had a big smile.
Yep.
Done what, just over 200 k's, 230ish?
Yeah, about 235 k's today. So a nice big round trip. Good mix of straight line motorway stuff, but a lot of twisties as well.
Yeah, which I've had a lot of fun doing. It's put my confidence right up with the weight of the bike and how the power goes down in corners. So yeah, I guess more time in the saddle is going to be what I need now.
And that's all it comes down to, is time and experience in the seat. But Chris did really well today. It's a big jump up to that bike from the Keeway. I will admit I was a little nervous as to how he was going to do, but it's just a matter of being smart and riding safe. And honestly, mate, you did a really good job today, so well done.
Thanks, man.
But that's it for today, guys. So we're going to get home, get the gear off, and
have a shower.
Not together. But no, that's it. That's all of us we've got for you today, guys. So look, thanks heaps, and we'll see you in the next one.
Done. Catch you guys.
Bye.